All right, you. Don't worry about the dogs. Hi, guys. Well, it's a beautiful day today. I'm talking to myself, so the dogs are barking. They don't know why I'm talking to myself. And a truck just went by. So, let's see. Ooh, I'm gonna catch this one. Hi, Rob. I saw your live yesterday. I was able to stay on for a little while, but our power just came back on this morning, so we were still out of power. But I love how your channel has grown and exploded, and I love the great news about 14,000 new subscribers. You guys are doing fantastic. So I was telling my husband about it, and I said, his channel has gotten really, really big. And he's like, well, how come? I said, well, he's got a really great topic. And he's like, what? I said, he lives in Alaska. And he's like, yeah. I said, we live in North Carolina. We have horses. Big deal. He goes, I said, he lives in Alaska. He does stuff in Alaska. Who lives in Alaska? That's a really awesome topic. So of course people are going to tune in and see what you're doing in there, how you guys stay off grid and how you guys live and everything. So it was really quite funny. We had a good conversation afterwards. So I'm very proud of you because you've been on YouTube for half the time I have. You have half the amount of videos I do. And yeah, I'm really stoked for you. So I'm glad to see you and Sarah again. I got my snacks. This is my brunch snack today. And I know it's really early up there right now. Oh my gosh, 12. It's what, 8 o'clock in the morning up there? I think. That's really early. And I know I was planning on maybe going and doing live like a little bit later in the afternoon. Probably about like 1. That way, and at least in California, it was going to be a little bit later in the day. But it really didn't matter because, some of my subscribers are over in the UK. And it's like early in the morning over there too. But we're doing all right here. I'm glad to hear that your mom's all right, and that she's doing good. But here it's a beautiful day, and the boys are in the barn. Chickens are starting to lay some eggs, so that's kind of neat. But yeah, our power, we weren't expecting to get power until tomorrow, like midnight tonight and tomorrow. But we have this little app that we were looking at. It has all these little bubbles all over the place that tell you, which power stations have crews working on them and which ones don't. It's actually kind of neat. And we thought that our power was from a substation like over there, which is the closest one to us. But it's not. It's like 10 miles that way. So go figure, But that one had more power before ours had power. But that's okay. The neighbors up the street, they've got power. The neighbors across the street have power. My neighbor over here finally has power, but 2 houses over, they don't have power yet. So it's like moving its way over. Nicole MD, you might remember her. She's in South Carolina, and she doesn't have power. I mean, they have like power lines down everywhere. Let's see. Oh, Crazed Vintage Model. Hello, my dear. I'm glad. Oh, yeah, we're surviving. I hope you guys are doing all right. So it's better. It's sunshine. It's sunshine. We get snacks. I got water. See, I don't have like the Cosmopolitan like you guys did last night. I just got water because I've been drinking way too much coffee. But send me the link, or oh yeah, it's through our power company, so it's not a global thing. I wish it was. That would be kind of neat to see all the different power companies like all over the globe. I bet you there is one though. I bet you if we Google it, there's probably an app out there that shows all. I mean, this morning, okay, so I was telling my mom this morning about how, because of Asheville, I don't know, Rob, if you've heard anything about Asheville here, but Asheville is completely cut off from everywhere. Like the whole western part of North Carolina is like you just cut it right down and it's like gone. So I actually took some pictures for my mom because let me see if I don't know if you guys will be able to see this or not because of the glare, but that's where we are. And all of this is 77, and it goes all the way down into Charlotte, and they have blocked off, I don't know if I can show you this without it falling off, but they have blocked all of 77 and 40, so you can't even get out to Asheville right now, and Charlotte is a little bit lower than where we are. So I have another picture. It's a little bit farther out. So we are, where am I? I think that, oh yeah, we're over here. So this is me, this little blue dot. And then we can go south, and like right where it starts to have all those little red dots and stuff like that, that's the 40 and 77 split. You can continue down through Charlotte, or you can go this way and it cuts across the state. And they literally just shut it down completely. So nobody can get into Asheville. That's Asheville right there. They have flooding up here on the maps. This is all Tennessee here. You can't get into Asheville from the Tennessee side. And all this flooding. So it is really, really insane over there. And I don't suspect that anybody's going to be going to the Biltmore anytime soon. So Maryland is good. Okay, good. I'm glad. So I don't think anything kind of got up that way. My cousin lives in Arkansas, over in Odin, Arkansas, which is right outside of Little Rock, and she says she didn't even get any rain. So would love to have an idea when oh, I know. Oh, I'll look around for you, Rob. I'll see if I can find something and send you a link. Because I don't know much about what's going on in Florida. Like, I've got some family down in Winter Park, and they're fine. They have power and everything, but I know Tampa got hit really, really bad. And I really hope you can get in touch with your mom really soon. Let's see, our friend that bought the cabin that mom was going to stay in is bringing her generator. Okay, good. Oh, she's in Georgia. Oh, I'm sorry. I thought she was still in Florida. Oh, I remember she was going to move up there, so she might have sold her house in Florida and moved over to Georgia. Georgia got hit really bad too. So that wasn't good for Georgia either, especially Atlanta. But I tried to get husband to come on here, and he's like, I don't do these live feeds with you guys. So Fitzgerald, Georgia. Oh, okay. All right, I know where that is. That's cool. So what is on your plans for today there, Rob? What do you got going? I know you've got all sorts of videos going on. I haven't done any in so long. I started a new job back the end of August. And it's not bad. I really like it. I love the company. I love the people I work with. My team is amazing. But it's very demanding as far as just like mentally stuff and getting prepped for winter. Yeah, I saw that. You guys got that last delivery. So, Crazed Vintage Model. If you haven't checked out Curmudgeon in Alaska, Rob is a very good friend of mine. We've been friends since way back. I mean, knee high to a grasshopper back. So, heck, if we were friends any farther back, we would be like kids growing up with each other type friends. So, if you have any idea of what it's like to live up in Alaska, hey Lori, check out Curmudgeon, Rob and Sarah. The two of them, Rob used to live in Florida, and he had a really cool little tea shop there down there, and then he started doing a boat business, and he was refreshing like teak all over these beautiful boats. But health made him go up to Alaska, so he's up there now, and you guys have seen him on my live feeds once or twice. I had him as a guest once, but check out his channel. He's got so much stuff. I mean, if you want to know what it's like to live off grid, like a mile off grid, and you get the train ride, and it's crazy. I can't wait to come visit. I really can't wait to come visit. It'll have to be in the spring though, because I don't take the cold like you do, Rob. It's hot today. It's muggy, but definitely, yeah, off grid in Alaska. He went fishing. Rob, kind of remind me how much salmon you guys caught when you guys went fishing. They went and did this big huge thing about fishing, and I don't know if he's got his moose yet or not, but I mean, it just seems really, really cool. But well, hurry up. Late May and early June is best. Okay, that sounds good, because that's usually when it starts to kind of get kind of nice, and I'm tired of like the heat already because it's been really bad. Went to dip netting. Yeah, 35 salmon. Now these are Alaskan salmon, you guys. These are like big fish. The stuff that you get, like that one fillet that's like that thick and is like this big for like 25 bucks. And he's got like 35 fish. So that's the coolest thing, I guess, about living in Alaska, I think, is being able to prep. And we like to keep things prepped around here too. Like, we're gonna get back into the meat birds in the springtime. I've got a lot of people that want some meat birds. I'm gonna be hunting in the fall a little bit more. We've decided to wait until a few months until it gets a little cooler. One, because I don't want to sit out in the blind at this time of year. It's too hot and I'll get sweaty. But you know, just little things that, you know, canning and stuff like that, and getting your garden. I know life is really super hard up in Alaska, but I think it would be kind of fun until the snow comes. And then I'd have to be a snowbird, and I'd have to like maybe move down. Would you go away? I have a bee. Then I'd have to move back into the States. Would you go away? Oh, God. I think it's my snacks. I think he's after my snacks. I got snacks. So, Lori, check out Curmudgeon Inn and Rob and Sarah. They're really awesome. I need your address so I can send you some of the stuff I smoked. Oh my God, that would be awesome. And no moose this year. Bullwinkle did not want to play. Oh, I'm sorry. Yeah, you guys have like, what, 2 days, I think, and you're allowed to go hunting. Let's see. So, okay, so we'll think May and early June. So I'm thinking June. And Lori, how have you been, by the way? I haven't talked. Yeah, 5th grade. We've been together since 5th grade. Okay, allowed to be split. Yeah, there's a lot of prepping. Oh, 20 days? Oh, that's kind of cool. That's a pretty decent amount of time. I get my crazy hair. So, so anyway, back to work. So I've been really kind of busy. Haven't had any time to do any videos, because by the time I get home, I got to go into the office 5 days a week. I get home, I'm exhausted, make dinner, feed the animals, feed the horses, and then go to bed, and then get up and do it all over again. So by the time the weekend comes around, like Saturdays, I just kind of do all the things around here that I can't get done during the week, like mow the lawn, and because our lawn has gotten crazy, and feed the chickens, and clean out the coop, and muck out the whole barn and all that stuff. But anyway, I'm still trying to figure out my schedule and get that all going. But the boys are doing great. They were a little, we had a little delay with the hay because we had that drought in the middle of summer, so nobody was getting a second cut. But the guy that we bought the hay from last year, he actually was able to get a second cut. So we bought like all of it. We bought like 220 bales and we had him deliver it. So he only had like 230, and my girlfriend, who is boarding her horse here, she bought the last 10. So I think she's gonna change his diet and all that good stuff. So Lori, you've been crazy with family. A lot of family in town, or just every crazy weird stuff. So the boys were out in the playground, and I saw them go into the barn. I don't know if I can take you guys out there. I don't know. I can take you to see the chickens. Who cares about chickens, really? But the chickens are doing good. chickens are doing really good. All the babies that we hatched, that last batch that we hatched, there were a bunch of like, it was like 8 of them or something like, no, 6 of them. And they were super wild. They were like feral wild chickens. Like they were 4 days old and you'd walk by their pen and they'd just like scatter everywhere. So one day I was cleaning out the coop and I put them all in a bucket and I put a net over the bucket and they all jumped out. All of them, these little tiny chicks, they all took off and they went hiding. And I found one way down in the woods in the playground. So like you guys know, the playground is like way on the other side of all of that. And I found one hiding in a pile of trees, like downed leaves. And I brought it back up and I threw it right in the coop because the coop's right here. I threw it in that coop and he's doing pretty good. Let me see if I can take you guys over here. I'm on Wi-Fi instead of like internet. So let me see if I can turn the, hopefully I won't lose signal too much. So this is my coop and there's a lot of birds in there. And this is our redesigned run as a rooster. And sorry. And let's see, there's 1, 2, 3, there's 4 roosters in there. But you know, things are going pretty well. I got some babies in here. I don't know if you guys will be able to see. I don't know if you guys will be able to see this or not. But they're the babies. They're the babies. Anyway, that's that. Better not go too far from where I was. Anyway, that's that. Better not go too far from where I was. So, oh heck. But anyway, so that's the chicken coop. And obviously, since I can't even go like from here to there, I'm not taking you into the barn. Apparently our repeaters need to be reset and all that good stuff. So anyway, so I meant to, oh okay, I'm sorry Lori about your family. Oh thank you Rob. I know my cute is kind of cute. I know the circle of death. I know I'm back. Yay. All right, I'm not gonna be wandering around. What I really need to do is I used to have this little pack, a little Wi-Fi pack, and you could put data on it. And I found that that was really super useful when I wanted to wander around. But at the moment, I still have a very small data pack on my cell. So we use Wi-Fi for just about everything out here. And apparently it doesn't go out that far. But anyway, so yeah, work has been doing really good. For those who are curious, I work for Hayward Industries, and I don't work on the pool side. So Hayward Industries here in the Carolinas and so forth, they are very well known for their pools, custom pools and designs and filtration and stuff like that. I don't work on that side. I work on the industrial side. So if you have like a aquarium or a mining operation or a data center that needs, you know, where data centers need water to cool, to keep those things cool because they get really hot, we handle not the piping but the flow control. So if you need valves or whatever, if you have like highly corrosive chemicals that you use for like water treatment or something, not you wouldn't use highly corrosive chemicals for water treatment, but you would use some type of like chlorine type stuff. We create all of that stuff. We make it in the United States. We have 2 manufacturing facilities that I know of here in North Carolina, and I think there's another one somewhere else. Headquarters are in Charlotte. They came down here from Jersey, and they are a publicly traded company now. And I run all the e-com side. So basically, if any of our products are sold online through a distributor like Grainger, Fastenal, US Plastics, Sorry about that little rooster. I don't know if you guys heard it. Zorro, stuff like that. Those kind of companies that they sell our products. I'm the one to make sure that the products are right, the catalogs look good, and that, you know, we can boost their sales. So it's a lot of fun. It's basically everything that I've always done with every other company that I have, and I really enjoy it. The people that I work with are just amazing. They really help you, and they do a good job. And the company is fantastic too. People have been there for like 40 years. Like my boss has been there for nearly, I think, 25. Her husband's been there for like 30. The two tech services guys that are sitting behind me at work, they've been there for 26 years. So this company is a company that people like to stay at, and that's where I wanted to settle in when I had my final career choice, so to speak. So let's see. So let me go back real quick. You need a few range extenders. We've got 3, and I don't think they're all that great because I've got one in that shed there, and that one helps us extend a little bit farther that way, and then we've got one in the barn, and then we can get Wi-Fi like pretty much at the beginning of the woods there, and some a little bit higher up, but they don't really work very good around here because it's more like direct line of sight. So once you get into the woods, it's just kind of crappy. But maybe in the coming months, we'll just upgrade to stronger ones, I think. Hayward sells good pool stuff. Yeah, we sold them. Oh, really? That is so cool. Yeah, Hayward. I mean, the best thing and this seems kind of like obvious to me, is if you're gonna sell like let's say a check valve. All right, so you've got 2 ends, and in the middle it's got this little valve in it. So when the flow goes this way and all of a sudden it stops, the valve will close to keep it from back washing, so to speak, and it's a check valve. And when it goes bad in the middle, it would think that you would be able to just unscrew the sides, take out the middle, put the middle back in, and screw them back in. No, most of the companies, you have to cut the pipes on either side of the valve and then put it all back in. So then you have breaks in your pipe all over. Those are failure points. But Hayward has not changed their design in like 10 years. So basically you have your pipes coming in, and then you have like these nuts on either side and then the middle. So if you have a problem, something in the middle fails, you just unscrew the side, pull out the middle, put a new one in. Duh, you know? It just sounds so obvious to me, but you know, when it comes to other things like strainers and filtration and stuff, it's a lot more technical. I don't deal with that stuff, but you know, it's part of my catalog. But anyway, I digress. It's a lot of fun. It's great company. I absolutely love it. Great people. If you guys are ever, anybody that is on my channel or ever reads this or listens to it or word of mouth or whatever, needs any type of industrial flow control type things, valves and butterfly valves and check valves and switch valves and strainers and all sorts of fun stuff like that, hit me up. I'm probably sure I got a representative all over the globe that can help you, because right now we're revamping the Canadian site and the international site to make it a little bit more user-friendly, so you can buy from there, because we only sell to distributors in the United States. So if you're like regular Joe Schmo, you need to go through a distributor in order to buy our products in the United States. But if you're in Canada or international, you can buy it right off the site. So that's what we're doing. That's a couple of the projects that I'm heading up right now, and it's been a little bit of a learning curve, but hey, the past 6 weeks have been fun. So enough about that. Let's see. Yes, they make great union joints. Yeah, that's what we have. They make small low draw. Yeah, they make small low draw hot water pumps. I know we have some pumps, but I haven't really dug deep into what the technical specifications are on them. But I planned on doing that today, because later on today I'm going to a vineyard that I really don't like to go to. But I know husband's got some business to take care of, and it'll be just kind of nice to get off the farm for the day. So I'm going to be taking my laptop and doing a little bit more training of myself to familiarize myself. But I'll get back to you on the hot water pump idea, because I think I know how you would apply it. But so let's talk about the horses, because that's what this channel is, and the horses are doing great. Spirit is over there. He's doing fantastic. He's getting big. He came here about a little bit over a month ago, and he's gained some weight. He looks good, and his owners are almost ready for him to come back to his property. They've got all the fencing up, and they're working on the pole barn today. And the boys, oh yeah, so a girlfriend of mine, her name is Anna. I'm not gonna even try to do her last name because it's some big long Italian last name that begins with a Z. And she does these type of nutrition based upon the horse. So she does a little bit of therapy work with the horse to find out where they're sticky and where their swelling are, or where their muscles are tense in their gut or whatever. And then she bases a nutritional profile based upon that. I think that's the way it works. But so I had her come out and do a session with Spirit, because Spirit's mom is an occupational therapist, and she deals with like pelvic floor stuff. So if you pee and poop, that's what she deals with. I'm not going into it any farther than that. But so I knew she would get a lot of value from listening to Anna, and apparently it was amazing, because I can take a horse only so far, and then Anna seems to do really good, and she just takes it to the next level. So she knows, I know all the nutrition on the drafts. I know how to take care of them. Light horses are a little bit different. They process things a little bit differently. Not so much, but a little bit. They can eat certain things that drafts can't. So I wanted to make sure that Anna provided Spirit's mom with the right information. So when he moved off the property onto her property, she knew exactly what to do to take care of him and to make him perfect, because he's like really old. He's like early in his 30s. So let's see. Rob says he is looking to make a hot water circulation system for keeping water tanks warm under the house in the winter. Ah, very cool. That's going to be hard in Alaska. I'll find out for you. When I go back to work tomorrow, I'll ask our tech guy. I'll see what he has to say, but I'll do some more research for you. So the horses are doing great. We've got 210 bales of hay, so we're good for the winter. We're all prepped up there. The boys lost a little bit of weight, but they're not bad. They're still doing really good. They're wandering around. Not really a lot has been going on around here. I mean, really, we really haven't been doing a lot of fun stuff. I mean, I got that one sponsor that was really good. They've since written me back, and they wanted to do a little bit more stuff with them. So I think I might have to do another one. They want like all sorts of weird stuff. So I have to look at the contract again, because I don't think it was 100%. Anyway, but yeah, I've been just kind of poking around, not really doing a lot of stuff. So my videos haven't been really there. There's not a lot of I can't really video the farrier part because he's an Amish farrier, so I can never really video that. We don't have a trailer yet, so that's coming up. So that's coming up soon. I'm gonna be building an egg shack so we can start selling our eggs. So maybe I'll be doing that as a video through the winter time, and that'll be published in the springtime. The Old South Farm, you guys might, the people that are on my, well, you've seen it. I did a video with them, and I actually went to go see her yesterday, and that was her last day that she was open, like all the time, yesterday. So she's going to be doing a lot of videos, and I'm going to show her how to do it, because she doesn't have a YouTube channel. So I'm going to be showing her how to do it and how to set everything up. So come the springtime, she can have this big grand opening, and she can be on her way. So I'll probably be doing that maybe on the weekends. you know, but it's been kind of quiet around here. We haven't really done much of anything. It's been kind of boring. So my videos are going to be few and far between through the winter time, unless something really fun pops up. And then because I just don't have time to do the videos, and he's gonna be going back to work soon too, so we don't really have a lot of time to do the videos and publish them before we just basically come home, take care of the animals, and that's it. But I do want to go and do some winter riding, so that would be really kind of fun once we get the trailer, because I can guarantee you by Christmas time I'm gonna have a trailer. It's gonna be my Christmas gift to myself, since I don't think I can do a birthday gift, because it's like my birthday is in October, so I don't think I'll be doing a birthday gift. I still have some things I need to get caught up on. The guy that we bought the hay from, he's been really awesome, and he's been letting us make payments on it, because being out of work for like 11 months, you know, those kind of rack up. So now we're just like throwing money at everything. And so he's been letting me make payments on the hay. So I want to say in another 3 weeks, that'll get paid up. You know, three paychecks, so it's like 6 weeks. The hay will be paid, and then I'll be able to take that money and allocate it towards a trailer. So then we're gonna be able to, because Sean, husband and I, we want to do some like camping type thing, take the dogs, do like an overnight stay, take the horses up somewhere, and then come back. So that's kind of the things that we'd like to do that we could never do, that we now are going to have the opportunity to do. So I'm hoping that with this job and with him and his job, we'll have the extra money to be able to get the trailer and to go on the weekends and do some videos on the weekends, maybe do a little bit more live feeds. But that's not going to happen until next year. So thank you, Crazed. I appreciate that. It's not until happy birthday trailer. Yeah, it'll be a Merry Christmas trailer or Happy New Year trailer. But I think maybe for my birthday, I don't know what I want to do for my birthday. I'd like to do something for you guys, because I haven't done anything for you guys in a long time. I haven't done any giveaways for at least 3 months. So maybe I'll do like a massive giveaway and just send you guys all something for my birthday. Everything that's on all the addresses that I have in I think I might do that. Yeah, I think I might do that for my birthday. I'll do a thing. I'll send everybody something. We'll see what I got. Like I said, you know, we're just throwing money at everything. So, love camping. I hate camping. I would rather camp in a camper than go camping in a tent, because that's how I grew up. I grew up camping in a tent. And my cousin and here's a little story for you. Back when I was like 10, it was like